as soon as I fucking
Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. That's self-explanatory.
Right.
I'm just gonna break it down. Just be like, he ain't come to destroy the law of eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. He can come, like, just naming shit.
Yeah.
Different laws. What's another one? Pork, shrimp, the dietary law.
Alright, so like when you do like when you doing like well, just specifically law, right? Like who you trying to like correct? Like correct the women,
Yeah, I wrote it down.
brothers,
Right.
church,
Right.
so then open another avenue, like just not the church, but Christianity, you can say, with damn ties, boom, like a subject in church, tie, like you open it up, like each thing you could just keep going deeper in that.
Yeah.
Let's make like damn files within a damn subject, shit like that. Hey. Talk about, and then you could just go off and be like, boom, they molesting children. You know what I'm saying? That's against the law. You know what I'm saying? And then talk about molestation. That's just disgusting. Molesting children in the Christian church. It's the like, and then boom, that's it. You ain't gotta always got down. What you call it? Go buy some guidebook type shit. But then you go right, and then it'll be right within your plan, and then you go right back in there.
Alright, let me see if I got that. Alright, so how can I break down, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass? Like, that's meaning, let's talk about like that's basically like him being sarcastic, ain't it? Yeah, because we know heaven and earth ain't never going nowhere.
So he's using exaggeration or figure of speech like that. Yeah, that we gotta get that mic right for this. Hold on one second, don't say that.
How can I break down that? Well, let me see. One jot or one. Oh, select. It's paused. It's still on.
I think so.
Oh, select. It's still on.
On the restream, yeah.
Oh,
Cause remember we don't know how to mute it on it.
dang.
Just go ahead. Fuck it. Is this your last one?
Nah. Oh. Let me see. Dang. If I unplug it, it might mess up. Yeah, you can probably unplug it. I think it's that. Oh, that can hear me. I can hear
You
now.
too?
Yeah. All right. Like. All right, it's like. All right. He got the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commander in YAHANNA, and we teach that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the lost 12 tribes of Israel, according to the Bible. And today, this is law class. And today, my topic for today is what's the topic on
Brotherhood on the Law on Brotherhood.
The Law on Brotherhood. But I'm gonna elaborate a little more on who Christ didn't do away with the law. It's like for you Christians who think the Lord did away with these laws, you are a damn fool. You are a liar. These laws still apply to this day.
Right.
The laws of the Old Testament still apply to this day. I don't know where y'all get this information from. I don't know who telling y'all this. I don't know who been lying to y'all. Y'all need to stop listening to damn T.D. Jakes and what's that other pastor name? Creflo Dollar, man. Stop listening to these damn imposters, man. Imposters. Damn, the imposters. Stop listening to these imposters, man. That don't even know that don't even know the Bible. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get straight into it. When you get time, everyone, you get Matthew chapter 10. It's like Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. When you get down to what you're doing. Yeah, man, the laws are not done away with, man. The laws ain't went nowhere. These laws still apply. So stop lying to these people. Stop lying to your congregation, cause it's a lie, man. The laws ain't went nowhere. And today I'm gonna prove that. I'm gonna prove that to you Christian pastors, to the Christian church, that the laws are not done away with, man.
Right.
These laws still apply.
Right.
It's like Matthew 5 and 17.
Matthew 5 and 17. Think not that I've come to destroy the law.
There you go, right there. Think not that I come to destroy the law. It's like, so you go ahead. You gotta keep reading.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. Chill. Prophets right here. We ain't went nowhere.
Right.
It's like Commander in YAHANNA, he the Lord gave him the truth. He stuck with it and he passed it down to us.
Right.
So he didn't destroy the prophets, man, because we right here. We ain't went nowhere. It's like, so you can go ahead and keep going.
Yeah. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
There you go. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. The Lord ain't come to destroy the laws of the Old Testament.
Right.
He didn't come to destroy, eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. He didn't come to destroy, paying tithes. He didn't come to destroy celebrating pagan holidays. The Lord said, don't do these abominable things.
Right.
He didn't tell us to eat these things and celebrate these abominable holidays, man. Now, y'all don't even know the story behind these damn holidays. These damn holidays, like right. Christmas. So like y'all don't even you can break down Christmas. I don't really know too much about Christmas. Not really off the top of my head.
Well, you got Christmas. With Christmas, really starts after in Africa after an African named Nimrod.
All right.
His mother she paid tribute to him by giving by the winter.
Right.
Gave him gifts, right?
It's like.
And every time, nobody would come and tribute to him and give him the gifts, she would have their heads cut off, right?
Right.
And they would go in the forest and cut a tree out the forest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing new under the sun. They always done this. And they came and put gifts, near that tree, or gave it, in reverence to Nimrod.
Right.
His mother had that happen to him. Had that happen for him.
It's like, broke that down to me because I ain't even. I probably not heard it before.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's Like, but yeah, man, we don't supposed to be keeping these pagan holidays, man.
Right.
With us, Easter, same thing. Y'all need to be keeping Easter. Didn't Easter just pass? Was that just Easter that passed?
Right. Yeah.
Just y'all supposed to be celebrating no damn Easter.
Right.
And then y'all been thinking damn a rabbit lay eggs. Where they do that at? Who said that rabbit lay eggs?
Right.
You know, yeah, like it's crazy. It's like
Kalata just said, he said also after he died, he said supposedly he lived in the evergreen tree. That's what
that tree is about.
Right. That's what they believe, that he lived inside that evergreen tree. That's why they would give it gifts.
That's crazy. Wow.
Like his spirit was inside him.
Dang. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right.
And then also hand me for that.
Right.
Man, I ain't even know that. Ain't right. Let me see. You can go ahead and get Matthew 5. Matthew, is that next? You can go to the next verse, chapter 18. And not chapter 18, but verse 18. Yes.
Matthew 5 and 18.
Yeah.
Matthew 5 and 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not once.
So he say, verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. That is a metaphor, man.
Right.
We all know that heaven and earth ain't went nowhere.
Right.
Obviously, because we still on earth. I remember when I was younger, they came out with a movie. I think it was called 2012 or something like that. It was about the world ended.
Right.
You know, and I remember hearing that a lot when I was younger. Like they kept saying, the world about to end, and you know the Lord gonna come either flood the earth,
right,
and all this. And I used to be scared. I used to believe it. I used to, you know, when I was in the church, we used to tell these things to other people and be like, yeah, man, you know. We ain't ever used to say like Christ gonna come back, 'cause I ain't really knew the breakdown on it, but we used to be like, yeah, man, just the world is gonna end, you know, the world, you know, the Lord's gonna flood the earth, and we all gonna, you know, everybody's gonna die if you don't. I ain't really know too much about the law, statutes, and commandments either. Like, so I was too young to really understand, but I remember hearing a lot about the world ended. That's all I knew. The damn rapture. Which is rapture even in the Bible? I'm So where they get rapture from? Like where the world did y'all get the word rapture from? Like that's not even in the Bible. So like, so you can go ahead and you can go ahead and keep reading.
God. Till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle.
So like you go ahead. You got to keep reading.
Shall in no wise pass from the law.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. There you go, a metaphor as well. One jot or one tittle, man, meaning not even a pebble, not even a speck, man.
Right.
Shall pass from the law, man. He ain't letting nothing slide. Right. You know, y'all don't need to be out here doing these abominable things. Start, you know, y'all need to follow the law. Well, 12 tribes of Israel, the children of Israel, y'all need to be following the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, for you heathens, we don't really care about what y'all do. Y'all do what y'all want.
Right.
You know, these laws are not set in place for y'all, because salvation is not for y'all. Right. Salvation is only for the Jews, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The law is not for you heathens. Let me see. So let me get Matthew chapter 19, verse 17.
Matthew 19 and 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
And Lord, this the Lord talking, right?
Right.
Is this in red?
Right.
Right. So this is Christ talking, man, in the scripture, man. He say, why callest thou me good? Like I say, the Lord, he is very humble, and he give, you know, he gonna give it the, you know, the I don't want to sound no Christian say the praises, but he's giving the Most High the glory, man. He's letting him know, like, nigga, I ain't ish.
Right.
I ain't nothing. You know, I'm just like y'all. You know, I bleed the same way y'all bleed. I am not born immaculate. For you Christians who think Christ is born immaculate, you know, that's a lie. Christ said, make me like my brother, man.
Right.
He bleeds just like how we bleed. He dies the same way we die. He's a regular man. So this is just, you know, the Lord is he just being he's showing you how humble he is.
Right.
It's like, so you go ahead and keep reading on it.
God. There is none good but one.
There you go. He's telling you that there is nothing good. There is none good but one. You know, I'm not gonna. Matter of fact, you gotta keep reading. You go ahead and keep reading.
That is God.
And that is God. They see, he's showing how humble he is. There is none good but one. You know, Christ saying, you know, basically saying he ain't ish.
Right.
You know, all glory go to God, man. And that's the same for us. We do the same thing. We ain't nothing,
right.
But we give the glory to all the glory to the Most High.
Right.
Because, you know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Him.
Right.
You know, we wouldn't be here if Christ wouldn't have died on that cross for us. I don't know why I hate saying cross. For some reason, it bothers me when I say cross. It just sounds so Christian, but whatever. It is what it is. But man, we would not be here if it wasn't for Christ dying, man.
Right.
Because in my eyes, we don't deserve it.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I'm not worthy enough. Sometimes I feel that way.
Right.
But yeah, man. Let me see. Let me go ahead and get 1 John chapter 2 and 3. It's more on that? Yeah, kind of. So you go ahead.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
And that, Salaki, read that again. Salaki.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
If thou so enter into life, keep the commandments, man.
Right.
Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Lord say keep the commandments, man. That is the only way you could separate yourself from these heathen nations, man. Separate yourself from these people,
right.
Come into the I.S.U.P.K. and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments so you can be able to be a part of that kingdom.
Right.
Because I damn sure, I want it. I don't know about y'all. I want it bad. I can't wait for my king. I can't wait for my king to return back on this earth to come save us, to come head us out of this hellhole, this damn captivity.
Right.
You know, I'm ready. I'm tired of working for the oppressor. I'm tired of breaking my back. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of all these days, man. I'm ready for the Lord to come get us, man.
Right.
Let me see. Yeah, we're going to go to 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. Baba Shah. Yeah, man. I want to be in that kingdom, man. I don't know about y'all, man. Y'all, especially the ones in the world, but y'all playing. Who wants to be a part of this kingdom that is going to eventually fall? Really, it's not even eventually. It's falling out.
Right.
It's falling out. But before our eyes, you just don't know it yet. Like now, I had a brother call me the other day about, he was talking about the U.S. currency, talking about the U.S. dollar. I think he said it's falling. For some reason he thinks that in the future, we're gonna end up getting chipped. Have you heard anything about it? I haven't heard it.
About a chip?
He think we gonna get chipped, and I'm telling him like, cause he tried to say that that's the mark of the beast, and I'm all like, you can't be serious.
Shit, I don't know. Shit, you might get chipped, might not. It ain't the mark of the beast.
I mean, I haven't seen no news report. He's saying he's seen it on the news. I don't know, something. I don't know.
Oh, man, you been watching too many movies.
So that's why I'm well, you know, I think I'm trying to figure out who I heard it from. I heard it before in the past, way before I even heard about the truth. I heard it before, I just don't remember where it came from. So like you go ahead. It's a comment.
Yeah,
it's a comment.
Sister Jada said that RFID chip. I got killed.
Oh, let's look that up right quick. Hold on. Let me see. You know about it?
Yeah, that's.
Go ahead, Adam. Go ahead.
That look real quick. That F. Most people not sure how this. Look, that chip stuff is. It doesn't. We're not really concerned with getting, chipped, right?
Right.
Yeah, they got chips or whatever. There's a lot of conspiracies going around, whether it's true or not. We're not really worried about, getting chipped or not here in the I.S.U.P.K. What we do need to worry about is if we're gonna get our people out of this hell.
Right.
Right? That's the main thing to worry about. You don't have to. Nobody really has to have a chip when we already have social security numbers on us.
Right, exactly.
And they already know where we live at.
Right.
They got our phones, you know what I'm saying? We got phones and an ID.
Right.
And we got information on credit cards and bank statements and things like that.
Right.
You don't have to worry about a damn chip or anything, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you got it. Right, you got a social security, exactly. You got a social, Officer Shaw said the same thing. If you got a social security account, you got chips.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got chips inside your credit card.
Right.
Inside your phone. You just say it on your phone. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of conspiracy going out. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
that's people that's really bugged out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you don't have to really even be concerned with. Fake Israelite groups sit there and they'll talk about this day in and day out and call it the mark of the beast here and there or whatever when they don't have any understanding of the scriptures. This is why we under Commander General because he has an understanding.
Damn right. Get that a hand clap right there. Shout out to Commander YAHANNA, man. Is there any more got any comments?
We gotta say this later.
Save it for later.
Yeah, you gotta keep going. That's still done.
Alright. But yeah, man, that damn chip. I'm gonna tell you what the mark of the beast is. I'm gonna tell you what I think. I'm gonna tell you what I think. To me, the mark of the beast is your Roman Catholic Church.
Right.
The mark of the beast is that wicked Christian church.
Right.
That's the mark of the beast. Matter of fact, to go even deeper, the mark of the beast is that damn police force. That's the mark of the damn beast.
Right.
Y'all, like, to me, that's in my opinion. The mark of the beast are those things. I don't.
That's cool.
Right.
You're right.
That's what I think the mark of the beast is. I think the mark of the beast is that Roman Catholic Church.
Right.
Cause matter of fact, what was that? Who was that kissed that little boy in the
Dalai Lama.
Good night, boy. You said his name what? I don't want.
Dalai Lama, East Indian man.
Man, good night. That man grabbed that little boy's face, stuck his tongue out, and kissed that and tongue kissed that little boy. Good night.
He's wrong forever.
That little boy is gonna be mentally scarred for the rest of his life. That is sick.
Right.
That is some sick mess. He probably don't know that little boy from a can of paint. And y'all, I just met it then. listen, I seen a picture on Facebook, probably a year, but it probably was a year, about a year ago. But it had this black family. They took their child to get baptized. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah.
They took the child to go get baptized, and the way he dipped the baby in the water was so funny. Like he was holding it up under his arms, and he just dipped it. He just kept doing it so fast. Like I think he did it like 3 times. Like, and then the black family just standing there like with their mouth covered.
Yeah.
That like it can't get no worse than that.
Right.
Like the Roman Catholic Church and that Christian church, man, that is the mark of the beast, man.
Right.
It's not no damn chip. It's like for my language. It's not a chip, man. Like I mean, if people are out here getting chipped, I mean, hey, I don't know what to say to it. I just don't know what to say to that. Is it coming from China? Cause I heard it's coming from like China or somewhere. Hey, that's what China got going on, and they trying to. Then I think Shaw had said something.
Yeah, I said it already.
Let me see. Shaw had said, but
Oh, I see.
yeah, you see it now.
Like, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
He said, Officer Shaw said, but the mark of the beast is something you learn and act on.
Right, damn right. The officer and damn right. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be, you know, but the people that's in Israel, the people that's in the I.S.U.P.K, I wouldn't be worried about it. I wouldn't focus my mind on no damn chip. I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be too much worried about it, you know, because you know we are in the Lord's army. You
Right.
know, the Lord is with us, so I wouldn't be worried about it. I wouldn't be worried about it. So like, I'm gonna get one more scripture. Let me see. What was we reading? It was in 1 John 2 and 3, wasn't it?
No, we was in, it's like First John. Yeah, you're right.
1 John 2 and 3. It's like I said, you can go ahead and keep reading.
1 John 2 and 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
It's like I said, you go ahead.
If we keep his commandments.
Yeah, we keep his commandments, man. So like I say, 12 tribes of Israel. You know, y'all already know who them people is. Keep the commandments, man. So our King Yahushua can return and save us from this hell, man. Yo, me in.
Right. So like Officer Shaw said, at one point they was trying to say 5G towers, the mark.
Yeah, right. Matter of fact, he is exactly right. I didn't forgot about that.
Yeah.
They did. I remember there was some dude, I don't know what he do. I remember I think he got dreads. I think he got a grill. I don't know his name. But he was down there in Florida and he was showing us the 5G tower. And I forgot what they said it do. Like I guess the waves of the tower was going. Man, I wish I remember how. I gotta look that up and do some more research on it. Or find that video and hear what he was saying. But damn right, I forgot all about that. I gotta find that video and see what he was talking about. But hey, no, you got one. I would just say, all right, look, I'm gonna get one more scripture. Let me get 1 John 2 and 3. That was 1 John 2?
Yeah, we was reading the next one.
Hold on.
1 John 2 and 3 to 5.
It doesn't say, hold on, Salaki. I know I ain't tripping. Hold on, Salaki, y'all. Hold on, 1 John 2 and 3? Yes. No crack.
You want to start from the beginning again?
Yeah, start from the beginning, because I got something else.
And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.
What? Hold on, Salaki, ain't no way. I know I'm not tripping. 1 John 2 and 3. No, okay. See, yeah, on the First John, I'm getting when it's talking about the proposition.
Right. First John 2 and 3.
First John chapter. Oh, that's okay. So read First John 2:2. So like,
First John 2:2. Oh.
Yeah,
And he is the proposition for our sins.
And he is the proposition of our sins, man. So, do anybody in the chat knows what proposition means? What is this scripture saying? And if we need to read it again, just let me know. Oh no, I was seeing anybody in the chat knew. Do anybody in the chat know what proposition means? Alright, so for time's sake, I'm gonna give it to you. So proposition basically means like to turn. It means like to turn away from God's wrath. So Christ is trying to get, the Most High to what I'm trying to say. He trying to get the Most High to basically be like, to what's the word I'm looking for? Good night. I wouldn't say he trying to get the Most High to calm down. I wouldn't say that. I'm gonna have to put it in another way because I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. But he basically trying to, ask the Most High to, give us another chance, to. He basically trying to change the Lord's mind. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So like,
right.
So that's what proposition means: to turn away, to turn away from God's wrath, to try to get him to change his mind. Because the Lord was angry with us. The Lord really wanted to kill us. He wanted to kill us off. The Lord was angry with us, man.
Right.
So it's like you got.
That's why Moses was on that mountain pleading 40 days and 40 nights.
Damn right, exactly. Had it off hand, damn right. The Lord was angry with us, man. So Christ, he did a good thing for us. To try to, he talked to the Most High, and and he got the Most High to change his mind, because he was very, very angry with us, because we out here doing abominable things, eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, having sex with other nations, mixing with other nations, and other abominable things that I'm pretty sure y'all know. But I'm still need a little more time. Okay. Let me see. You can go ahead and keep reading on that. Oh, you still got your phone? You can go ahead and keep reading on that, man.
Verse, and not only for ours, but the sins of the whole world.
But the sins for the whole world. For you Christians, if you watching, don't get it twisted. That's not talking about everybody, the whole world, because the world is nothing but an age of society.
Right.
You have multiple worlds. You have sea world. You have the music world. You have what's another world?
Asian world.
You got Asian world. you got Chinatown. That's a world. So it's not talking about the whole world. It's not talking about other nations. It's talking about a certain people, and that is the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
It's not talking about everybody. I know how y'all doing. Y'all hear the world. See, he's talking about everybody. No, he's not.
Right.
No, he's not. Sorry to break it to you, but he's not. The Lord does not love everybody. But that's in a whole nother class. Is that in it?
Yeah.
It's like, so you go
If
ahead.
I could. I don't know.
I'm not
If
sure.
I could.
I'm not sure.
When he said the whole world, in that chapter, he's talking about the like when he says the whole world. Of course, he's like you expounded just now. He's not talking about everybody on the earth.
Right.
And then he said not for ours only. When he's talking about ours, he was talking about the people that were already in Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? There are people that that weren't scattered off and changed, that went and followed the other customs of the heathens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of following God.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So he was talking about, when he said ours, he was talking about everybody that was still in Jerusalem.
Right.
That thought they had everything down. Thought, just because they kept the feast days and kept Passover that day, they couldn't be chastised or anything.
Right.
Just because the rest of the tribes were lost. So that's what that was.
Give that offside. Damn right. But all right. But that concludes my topic. I'm gonna pass the class over to Precinct Officer Rock Zock, Mr. Slayer. Young man, no, we gonna go there. It's like,
Wow, please.
it's like.
First John 2.
Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and what we teach is that blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA, and what we teach is that blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans are the true children of God, man. What I'm about to bring out today, man, is something very powerful, man, that Israel needs to understand. If this is the only way we can be a nation, man, the only way we can truly learn how to follow God, man. Slakia, can I get 1 John 4:20, 21?
You said 4:20.
Yeah, 1 John 4:20 to 21.
All right, it's like, this is 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hate of his brother, he is a liar.
It says, man, if a man say he love God and hate his brother, he's a liar, man. That is a very powerful statement to make. Because how could you say that you love God, which is probably about to get into a little bit later, man, which you have never met a day in your life.
Right.
But your brother that you see every day on a daily basis, you can hate him for the smallest reasons, man.
Right.
You can hate him for the smallest reasons. Could be because his girl look finer than yours. He drive a better car than you. Some more examples. He just doing better than you.
Right. Right.
And you hate him just solely because of that, man. That's not brotherhood, man. And that's definitely not love, man. That is hate. You continue reading on that.
It's like when we keep reading on that.
Kind.
It's like, if a man say I love God, hold on. It's like, if a man say I love God and hate of his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he have seen, he can see. That's like he can. It's like we get tongue twisted. He love God whom he have not seen. Oh my goodness. Let me read that again. It's like, how can he love God whom he have not seen? It's like, I'm rich.
You said, how could you love someone that you have not seen?
Right.
Man? You go ahead.
Oh, verse 21. His commandment have and this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God loveth his brother also.
Read that one more time for me.
And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also.
He who loveth God loveth his brother also, man. And that is a very powerful statement to make right there, man, because these other nations know that secret, man. That's why they so tight-knit and together. The Jewish man know that. The Jewish man know that they need to stay inclusive.
Right.
Exclusive. and separate from everybody else, man, because that's how they keep their money in there, man. They keep their money in the family, man. These Jewish people, they own the music industry, the diamond district, the movie industry, all of these things, man. And they work all together, man. All those three things work together. Just those three things, man. They tell you they got the rappers rapping about jewelry and things like that.
Right.
Guess where they got to go get their jewelry? The diamond district.
Right.
So they making the record company money. Then the record company making sure that they making money for the diamond district.
Right.
Man, that blew my mind when I heard that. That's just absolutely crazy, man. You can read that for me again one more time, brother?
And this commandment have we from him, that he loveth God, love his brother also.
Oh yeah, man. If you love God, you must love your brother, man. You must love your brother. They go hand in hand, man.
Right.
You can read that for me one more time?
Okay. And this commandment have we from him, that who love God love his brother also.
He that loveth God loveth his brother also, man. That is very important to know, man. That is very important to know. So let me get Matthew 25 and 40.
This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. It's like, and the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it to me, it's like, and as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it to me.
Man, if all of Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans truly understood what this meant, there will be no more police brutality, man.
Right.
Because what Christ is saying right there, he's saying that what you do unto the least of the people, I barely know this dude over here. I barely know him, but that's my brother.
Right.
So if you out here beat them down on the streets and all this madness, man, yeah, I'm gonna step to it, man.
Damn right.
I'm gonna step to it. Read that one more time for me.
And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it to me.
Ye have done it to me, man. And if more black people felt like that, man, they'd have more compassion towards their people, man.
Right.
They'd have more love towards their people, man. Instead of having all this love for the other nations, man. You can read that for me one more time.
And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of my brethren, ye have done it to me.
Ye have done it to me, man. What you did to all my brothers that you murdered, man, you done that onto me, man. You pissed me off.
Right.
I feel for them like I feel the pain of their family, man. Watching my brothers out here dying for nothing. Dying for drugs. Dying for reaching for their wallet.
Right.
Dying for being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right.
Dying from mistaken identity. Dying from all this type of madness, man. And this needs to stop. And the only way this is going to stop is if we unite together under one banner, man. Not under different banners. You know what always blew my mind, man, about and I think I had some conversations back in the day with some people like about uniting and how it would never work if people want to do their own thing.
Right.
Like if we all want to unite as black people, right? You know, we got the black Muslims out here, we got the Christians out here, we got the whatever else is out there, whatever religious belief out there, right?
Right.
If we all came together, we couldn't stand together.
Right.
We wouldn't be able to stand each other because we got different beliefs, man.
Right.
Too many different beliefs. So if I don't believe eating pork, and we having a dinner, you know what I'm saying? Let's say we get all these people to come to a feast day or something like that, and guess what they want to bring? They gonna bring what they want to bring. What that is? Crab salad, shrimp and toast. You know, I'm just making up stuff now, but fat back, ham hocks, all kinds of madness, man. All kinds of madness, man. And that's why it would never work, man. That's why we can never unify. But if we were to unify under one banner, man, and the only place you can unify like that is in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
That's right.
That is the only way you'll be able to unify, man. Because we move as one body, man.
Right.
One body, one mind, man. Even though we got different positions in this truth, man, we all move as one in here, man.
Right. It's like it, man.
Go ahead.
And these fake Israelite groups, man. Cause y'all know I got a homeboy. He always loved to say like he used to always like to compare us to other Israelite groups, and we always make sure we put out that we are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. So you know these Israelite groups that's out here trying to say, you know, the damn in the kingdom of heaven that we gonna have 12-year-old virgins that we gonna marry is a lie. Like what? We ain't got nothing to do with none of that. We ain't, like, for one, that ain't biblical. That ain't nowhere in the Bible where it says that we're gonna have 12-year-old virgins. If that's if that's gonna be the kingdom of heaven, I don't want to be in. I don't want to be a part of it.
What you said is very powerful, man.
And then it's like these other Israelite groups. I ain't gonna say no names, but these fools out here having fashion shows. Fashion shows, and they look like Hamites out there. Like it was one sister, she had she came out there with like a skirt, and she called it what she called it? What she had called it? It's like the something plague. She named it after the plague, after one of the plagues. I'm trying to remember how it went.
She probably had a plague between her legs.
Probably did. I'm trying to remember what she named it, but it's just like, good night, man. We ain't got nothing to do with any. We don't have nothing to do with what these other Israelite groups do. We ain't got nothing. If it ain't the I.S.U.P.K, it ain't the truth.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's a difficult thing for other people to understand, man. Because they ain't in it. They ain't witnessed what we witness inside the truth, man. And what I witness in here is greatness, man. I witness in here brotherhood. That's what I truly learned, brotherhood, man. Hey, let me get Leviticus 19, verse 18.
You said Leviticus 19 and 14?
18.
No, it's like Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
They said, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, man. And back in the day, man, when Israel heard this, they didn't really, man. Nobody really understood what was going on until Jesus hit the scene, man.
Right.
His Hebrew name, YAHANNA, man. His real name, YAHANNA. Nobody knew what was going on, man. As far as like anything, as far as like the law, they knew the law, things like that, the letter of it, man. But Christ had to come and show you the spirit, man. The spirit behind everything that was written. Because we didn't have like the understanding that we needed to have by this time, which we should have been, you know what I'm saying, been more involved in it. You can continue on reading on that. Leviticus 19 to 18. But thou shalt love thy neighbor.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear my grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
They said you should love thy neighbor like you love yourself, man. If people truly understood that statement, man, they'd move differently. But you also got to think about it this, man. A lot of blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans hate themselves, man.
Right.
And you can see that just by the lifestyle they live. Drinking yourself to death. Smoking yourself to death. Smoking on cigarettes. Day in and day night. Wake up in the morning smoking a cigarette. All kind of madness, man. You're destroying yourself, man. You hate yourself. So I understand why you treat your brother like you treat your brother, because you hate yourself, man. And if you love yourself, man, if you learn to love yourself, man, you're going to learn to love yourself in I.S.U.P.K, man.
Right.
The proper way. The proper way, man. You can continue, you can read that last part again.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
It said, love thy neighbor as thyself, man. Love your neighbor like you love yourself, man. And there's a lot of people out here that love themselves more than anything on the planet. They'll do anything to make sure they self is in the right position, man. So as you would do the same for yourself, do the same for your brother. Love them. All right, we could go back to the, let's go to John 13, 34 to 35.
John 13.
34 to 35.
This is John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you.
He said, this is a new commandment that I give unto you, man. Y'all should love. Say that one more, that last part again.
A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I loved you.
He said, y'all should. And this is a very, very powerful thing to say, man, because people don't truly understand how much it was never a man in the history of this Bible that loved Israel as much as Christ loved Israel, man.
Right.
And you could tell that by his sacrifice, man. His anger when he was on this world, man. To see his people in this type of position when they don't have to be in this position, all they got to do is listen. All they got to do is do what they're supposed to be, do what was given unto them. And that's the law, statute, and commandments, man.
Right.
That's all they had to do. But they couldn't even understand why. Man, it's so reminiscent of today, man. And how we operate. It's people that know Jesus is black, right? And they don't care. Like, they know Jesus is black, and they don't look in no deeper than that, right? That's mainly because they got this universal mindset of the word black. Anyone with dark skin is black to black people, which don't make no sense.
Right.
Like, you can go to East India, right?
Right.
They black. They dark. There's some dark-skinned Indians out there, man. I'm talking about darker than me. But they don't consider them black.
Right.
So it's like, man, it's really like a pick and choose, man. But what Christ said, man, was so powerful, man. He said, a new commandment I give unto you, man. You can read that for me?
A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you.
He said, you should love one another as I have loved you, man. And I don't think they realize how much Christ loved them, man. I don't really think they realize that. What you think, Kaz?
Nah, they don't. They don't realize that at all.
Man,
I agree with you.
Man, it's so crazy, man. I bet even then they still didn't understand what was going on, man. They still didn't love one another like Christ loved them. It's like, okay. But they ain't really fully get that. What, you got something?
So, like, we got to call it out. Some guy said, some guy named Shield of Truth, Magun, Shalom, Amath, I.S.U.P.K. Esau is still attacking us as one camp. What they did to Taza days, I don't know what that means. They are planning to do to all the camps of the Israelites, of the nation Israelite.
Look.
He talking about our Israelites.
Look, we ain't worried about none of that. We ain't worried about none of that in the I.S.U.P.K, man. The Lord is with the I.S.U.P.K. As far as the other camps go, hey, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say about the other camps.
Yeah, right.
Because they gonna fall. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what he talking about, but yeah. Yeah, it's gonna happen to him. But it's not gonna happen to the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
That's out the picture, man, because the Lord is with us, man.
That's right.
The Lord will defend us, man. The Lord is going to fight our battles, man.
That's right.
We ain't worried about none of that. We ain't got it. Look, the I.S.U.P.K, man, the only thing we care about is raising up the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man.
Right.
Right.
Raising up as a people, man, uniting.
Right.
That's what the focus on this brotherhood class is, man.
Right.
That's what we worried about. We ain't worried about none of that other, what going on with the other camps.
Right.
Israelite camps and all, fake Israelites. That's how I'm gonna call them. Keep it a buck.
Right.
Individual lights, all that, man. You got something else?
Yeah, if I could, just say you right on that point. You know what I'm saying? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Waking our brothers and sisters up. You know what I'm saying? Look, everybody's not meant to do this job if you're not trained under the I.S.U.P.K. We're not saying that just because we're trying to have bragging rights or we're just talking just to talk. No, we know because the results. You know what I'm saying? You bear the fruit from what you do.
Right.
And we see nobody, all these other people. They're not fit to do this job. They're not trained properly. They don't understand what they're doing, and they err in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So that's it right there.
Come, man. What you saying is very heavy, man. What you saying is very heavy, man. I just ain't worried about nothing they got going on, man.
Right.
Cause we are trained assassins in the I.S.U.P.K, man.
Right.
We are trained for everything, man. We are trained for war. If you wanna, man, what you got? You want a rap battle? You want to battle by these? You definitely don't want to battle by these scriptures.
Don't want to do
Cause
that. That rock's off.
as far as I know, is I.S.U.P.K is undefeated.
Yeah,
Right.
And I know that for a fact. Just look at Captain Tazariak versus dickhead, not Slakia. Slakia. Shaka
Amos, almost.
asshole something. Slakia. Whatever his name is. Captain Tazariak single-handedly destroyed the conscious community, man.
Right.
And we gonna destroy every religion.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna make sure every religion. Look at the Christian church, man. The Christian church, their congregation is dying off, man.
Right.
They're dying off because people are realizing that they ain't doing nothing in that church, man. They ain't doing nothing but dancing, hollering, screaming, and a whole bunch of nothing, man. I remember I was in the world and I used to go to church, and I remember asking one of my partners that I went to church with. I was like, well, "What did we learn when we was in the church?" He said, "Bro, I have no idea." And I realized why he had no idea, because we was distracted. As soon as we get in church, you got the females in there, legs out, titties out, basically in there just dressed like a sophisticated whore,
Right.
which is the crazy part. We was distracted in so many areas, man, dealing with the music. Whenever the preacher get talking, you got to fight sleep the whole time, man. It was a difficult thing, man, being in church, man. It was very difficult, especially staying up. That was hard.
Yeah.
That's the hardest fight I ever had in my life.
It's likely, if I may.
What was
Then you be in there starving. You in there chewing gum.
Mhm.
The gum making your stomach growl. I'm ready to go, Grandma.
You didn't eat breakfast yet.
Oh, then my grandma, they in there stumping roaches. Knowing my grandma got arthritis. Maybelline, you need to be somewhat staying still in that chair, because you know damn well that arthritis go lock them knees up while you in there stumping roaches, running around the church like you crazy. Man, good. I can go on for days about it.
Oh yeah,
That's
man.
another topic. Go ahead.
They get that energy inside church. That unknown energy, man. But all that is witchcraft, man. I know that personally. Because I remember one day a lady was so-called praying over me. And she had her hands up. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, I went into like a trance mode. And I know it wasn't nothing normal. I was like, hold up. This ain't the Lord right here.
Right.
But people get those moments confused with the Lord.
Right.
They think when they get into a hypnotized mode like that, they think that's the Lord touching them or trying to say something to them or something like that. Well, you got to understand this, man. When the Lord gonna say something to you, man, it's gonna be from a man that is above you, man.
Right.
And y'all don't understand that. It ain't gonna be you talking to you. What, man? With these people saying, man, you should pray about it. And they be the most wicked people on the face of this planet. Talking about, I'm gonna pray for you, brother. Who gonna hear you? Who gonna hear you after you pray, after you send this prayer up? Yeah, you might put in a bad word for me, praying for me.
Right.
Keep your prayer, brother.
He might kill both of us.
He might smite both of us, man. I ain't with that. No, sir. You keep your prayer to yourself, man. I'll be okay. Lord be with me. Word, man. Well, I ain't got no time for that, man. Yeah, man, you're being fully hypnotized, man, once you've been inside that church, man. You get these feelings and emotions and things like that, and that's all this trickery, man. It's all just, if you understood music and how you can control, like a DJ can control a crowd just by scratching, like, you know what I'm saying, putting a good choice of music together, right? He could say, he's like, all right, if you want to get everybody hyped and all that, you know, he'll play something with like some high energy, right? He'll play a track with some high energy.
Right.
If you want to get everybody out there, guess what he gonna play? He gonna play some fight music. See, as soon as he start playing fight music, it's time for everybody to go. Oh shoot, he want to get the females to start dancing, start shaking their you know what I'm saying, that thingy thing. And all you gotta do is play the right music, man. And that's what they do inside the Christian church. They play the right music to speak to your heart,
Right.
to make you feel like you're in a holy moment. But that's not holy, man. That is no way that is a holy moment, man. You in here, you're getting man, I forgot, man. It was an actor that told a story about how he was locked up with man, what's that cult leader, man? He's one of them cult leaders. I think his name was Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson. Yeah. He said when he was locked up with him, right? He could he was familiar with hypnotism. So he had hypnotized one of the dudes in the cell with him, right? To make it feel like he was on heroin. Or whatever high that he was ever on, right?
Right.
You just hypnotize them. And they was high out of their mind. I just think about that. That is a mental thing, man.
Right.
And that's what they do. And they understand that in the Christian church. They understand that fully. How to make you feel a certain type of way. How to make you feel good. How to get you to start crying. How to reach the bottom parts of your heart.
Right.
You got any comments over there?
Well, I got a comment. I think they do all that, crying and screaming and whatever else they do. I think they do it because they get a lot of new visitors, so it's a tactic to get them. What I'm trying to say? I lost my train of thought. What I'm trying to say? I just feel like they do it just to, it's like a way to get somebody's money, like, cause what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, that's the core root of it, man. Them wanting to get their money. That's the whole look. The whole church is based off money.
Right.
If you ever notice, man, I remember the last time I went to church, and I was just sitting in there with my homie. This when I was like, getting deeper into like This is when I finally found out I'm a Jew, right? But I haven't made it to the I.S.U.P.K yet. So I'm just sitting there listening to him. I'm like, yo, what's this dude talking about? Seed. He kept saying seed. And I realized this nigga done taught a whole sermon about money. And nobody in here realized it. He taught a whole sermon about money. He's like, yeah, you gotta sit your seed. Yeah, make sure you plant your seeds and watch it grow. And da-da-da-da. You know how they get. Man. They get buck wild up in there talking about that seed, man.
Yeah, it's like it didn't like when you want to pay your. I don't know if the envelope is only for church members. I don't know if visitors can have to have an envelope, but I know they used to make. Well, ain't no used to. I'm pretty sure they still do it, but they make you put your money in the envelope, write your name on it. I'm pretty sure they make you put your number on it, probably your damn address, so that if you don't pay a certain amount, they at your front door. Hey, knock. I need my ends.
Yeah.
My Bentley behind on the payment. My mansion. I gotta pay the light bill. I'm gonna need my ends.
Yeah, and I'm $1 short. You $1 short on your tithes, man. Yeah, come and collect. I heard stories about that, man. Man, that's the whole purpose of them. They just keeping track of whoever donate, and I guess so-called. You know what killed me about why this is law class? How do you talk about the laws done away with, but still keep the law tight?
Right.
How, Sway?
Houseway.
I don't get it, man. But that's just one of the many reasons why I would never go inside a Christian church again.
Right.
It is so flawed, it's ridiculous, man. And whoever believes in Christianity, their faith, they believe in. Let me tell you what's so powerful, man. I'm about to make a very powerful statement, man. Their faith is in Christianity. Their faith is not in God.
Right.
Their whole belief system is based off of Christianity, man. And it's not of God, man. There's too many contradictions. You ain't no way you can have that much faith. What's one of the craziest Christian beliefs? The Holy Trinity.
Right.
the 3 in 1 and 1 in 3. It's like water. We got gas.
Right.
What's the other one?
Fire.
Ice.
Ice.
No, gas, ice, and liquid. Some said it's like it's all the same thing. I'm like, man, get out of here, man. Get on up out of here, man. Why, man? Now, I'm gonna bring out this next class, man. Next Wednesday, though, man. But simplicity in Christ, man. Y'all try so hard for things that just that don't make no sense, like the virgin birth. Why? Why must she be a virgin for her to give birth to Yahawashi Mashiach? Why? But let's get back on topic, though, man. Let's get back on topic. Let's get back. Let me get Matthew 5:22. I don't want to veer too far. That Christianity, a little fire in me.
Right. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of judgment.
It says, whosoever shall be angry with his brother without cause, man. Without cause is you hating on your brother because, man, he doing better than you. Without cause is saying, like, dang, man, I do rims way better than my rims, man. I can't stand that nigga.
Right.
That's without cause, man. Y'all doing all this hate without cause when you should be loving your brother, man.
Right.
Y'all hating him for stupid stuff, petty stuff. What y'all need to be doing is loving your brother, man.
Right.
Maybe ask him, like, brother, I see you doing good in life, man. Can you possibly help me to get where you at? That's love, man.
Right.
That's love. You never know that brother might have a answer for you. He's like, yeah, bro, I can take you under my wing, man, and show you how I make this money. And boom. That's love right there. But if you hate your brother without cause, man, it's like, you can continue on that? 22.
But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of judgment.
You shall be in danger of judgment, man. You shall be in danger, man. Let me put an example that I don't want to cause him. Gave me an example of earlier, man. He was like, it's like maybe you can put it in better words. You can reiterate on that judgment.
That judgment.
Yeah, kind of.
I got some too. But now you go ahead.
Now
I got one. All right, so that judgment can be either, let's say if y'all go to major council, that judgment is whatever the generals say. Like they might, like everybody know how General Muhammad is. General Muhammad, he ain't, y'all know how he is. General Muhammad gonna say something that hurt your feelings. So that can be a judgment just by him, basically getting on your ass. But it's like for my language. And then another judgment can be, you getting judged by the Most High. Something, whatever it is, it could be anything.
It's like it.
It's like you good.
It's like say you hating on your brother, right? It's like, man, I want what that dude got. In fact, I want to take it. Like you hating on him so much that you want to go and take what he got.
Right.
So that judgment might be, guess what? He might, catch you in the act and blow your head off.
Right.
Or shoot, you can get caught by the authorities and be under their judgment. You know what I'm saying? That judgment, man, it goes multiple ways, man.
Right.
You got anything on that, cuz? I don't want.
No.
You can continue on that.
And whosoever shall go to his brother, Rakah.
It said Rakah. Rakah. What does Rakah mean? Rakah mean it's like it was
Worthless or nothing.
worthless.
Right.
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Or nothing. So it says whosoever go to your brother and say you are nothing.
Right.
There's a lot of people out here saying that, man. There's a lot of people out there. A lot of niggas say that to us. Especially them Christians. They don't like us.
Right.
Hell, the world don't like us. And it's okay. Because y'all don't got to like us. As long as we pleasing the Lord, we good on that, man. We good on that. You continue on reading on that?
And whosoever say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council.
They shall be in danger of counsel, man. And the I.S.U.P.K, man, if you get called for counsel, that's never a good thing. I hope I never get called in counsel, to be honest with you. But you can continue reading on that.
But whosoever say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
You shall be in danger of hellfire. The hellfire is punishment, man.
Right.
The hellfire is something you definitely need to think about before you can call your brother worthless. All right, fool.
Right.
You must understand that. Go ahead.
It's like if I may, just for you, if any Christians is watching, I'm gonna do this every time. That hellfire is not talking about you're gonna die and you're going up under the ground and burning to death. It's not what that's saying. Just like the brother brought out, the hellfire is the same as being judged. You're gonna be judged. That's all it means. Let's let you go ahead.
You're gonna get hell rained on you.
Right.
That could be a number of anything.
Right.
Some people call jail hell.
Right.
And that's where you most likely will be at. That or many other places. Or a brother might catch you slipping and actually set you on fire. Ain't no telling, man. Alright, so we can go to Luke 6:31. Luke 6:31.
This is Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Read that one more time for me.
As ye would do, it's like it. As ye would that, it's like it.
That's 31.
Yeah, kind of. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise. Let me see. Yeah, that's what 31 said.
All right. Read that one more time for me.
And as ye would do, it's like what I keep saying. And as ye would that man should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Man, what they're saying right here, man, is treat your brother like you treat yourself, man. That's basically what he's saying, man. Treat your brother like you would treat yourself, man. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you, man. So that means it goes back to brotherhood. So if you treat your brother the same way that you want to be treated, man, that can change a lot of things, man. That can change a lot of things in the black community, man.
Right.
A lot of people wouldn't be sleeping with somebody else's woman and things like that if they understood what's being said right here in this verse, man. Cause, hey, you know, I never even got that, right? A dude will talk about sleeping with another man's rib, right?
Right.
And when somebody sleep with his rib, he heated. He about to go and kill the dude. Which is mind-blowing to me, man. That's mind-blowing. If he understood what this read, he would have never slept with his wife.
All right.
He would have never slept with his wife, man. But that's the thing that the black community need to learn, man. Is treat one another like you'll treat yourself. But that can also go multiple ways too, man, because maybe that's what people doing now. Like I was saying earlier, man, a lot of people don't love themselves, man.
Right.
A lot of people don't really care about themselves. You can tell that by a drug addict. You can look at a drug addict. If a drug addict don't care about themselves, who do you think they're going to care about? Family.
Right.
They going to rob their family. They going to rob them. They going to do whatever they got to do to please they lust or please their addiction. They going to do whatever they got to do, man.
Right.
Man, and you know what I'm saying? They go multiple ways, man. But the only way you're going to truly understand this, man, is if you come into the I.S.U.P.K.
Yeah, right.
If you in the I.S.U.P.K, man, you understand that you treat your brother, man, like you treat yourself, man.
Right.
So if you don't want nobody talking to your rib, don't talk to nobody else's rib.
Right.
Simple as that, man.
Right. Go around, come around.
It can't. And see, me, I don't talk to no one rib.
Right.
At all. I don't hold no conversations with none of them. That's not nothing like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't being mean and nothing like that. I just don't feel comfortable with, like, you know what I'm saying, with speaking to one of the brothers' rib for too long. And that's just me personally. So, yeah. Let me get, in fact, you can read this one more time, man. Make sure we get everything from out there.
This is Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Oh yeah, man. You should do unto them as likewise, man. In like manner. Well, yeah, we pretty much dumbed down. Let me go to John 15:12, 14. John 15:12 and 14.
This is John chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I loved you. Verse 13. Oh, it's like, greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
He said that a man lay down. You know what Christ did? He laid down his life for his nation.
That's right.
For his nation.
That's right.
Not just his friends. He laid his life down for people he ain't even knew. He laid his life down for people that hated him.
Right.
There's people on earth that hated Christ. And all he was doing was the work of the Lord.
Right.
Exactly how we do to today, man. As I.S.U.P.K, man, the I.S.U.P.K is hated on for no reason. We are a hate group for no reason. Never committed a crime. Never did anything, any violence against any other nation. Not against the Edomites, not against the Moabites, the Ammonites, anybody.
Right.
Never committed a crime. But we are the most hated Israelite group out here. Can you imagine? We do nothing wrong.
Right.
But tell the truth. Because we're the home of the truth. But the whole world hates us, man. And that's exactly how they hated Christ, man. Did people love him? Did people follow him? Yeah, come on. People follow Christ. Now go ahead.
Salaki, if I may, I had a brother tell me that we are a hate group. We are, he said that we are a cult because we practice being perfect. So so you telling me we have to sell drugs to our people and do drugs and rob, kill, and steal to blend in?
So we got to be imperfect for us not to be a hate.
I
group,
guess
right?
so. Like, you cannot be sick.
We got to be flawed for us to be loved, liked by somebody else, right?
Right.
For them to not consider us a hate group. We got to invite. You know what it is? We got to invite white people in.
Right, exactly what it is.
Once we invite white people inside this school, everybody love us.
Right.
Once we stop talking about the white man, everyone will love. You know, matter of fact, Kyle's cousin, the whole reason why he told me to my face, man, he's a diehard Christian now. He said, what y'all believe in makes so much sense, man. But what y'all be saying about white people, man, I can't get down with. I'm like, you telling me you know what we saying makes sense, but the whole reason why you won't get jiggy with what we saying is because of white people? You are destroyed. You are absolutely destroyed, man. You love the oppressor more. That is not brotherhood right there. You love the oppressor more than you love your brother.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I'd rather be in heaven with a bunch of my brothers than with a bunch of heathens.
Right.
I don't want to be in heaven with white people, man. If white people gonna be in heaven, I'm good. I'm good in the ghettos, man. I'm good with my people, man. I'm straight. If white people gonna be hand in hand dwelling with us after all the hell they put us through, no. I'm good. But I know, man, God is a just God, man. And he will repay it. Oh, what that said in it's in Psalms, David said about their children. What's that precept?
Happy shall he be.
Happy shall he be, man.
Hey.
I'm gonna be happy that day.
Be fine.
Yeah, cause the water for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be happy that day. And I will take their little ones. I wouldn't have no problem with unaliving them.
Right.
With unaliving them. So like it. Yeah, definitely.
But then it's lucky while you getting that scripture, I got a comment.
What was that?
So like then I was talking to this sister last night and she was I was telling her about how we we go downtown and we tell the oppressors how they are the devil that the Bible speaks of and how he don't do nothing to harm them. Like we not out here shooting or beating up the white man. All we saying is the white man is the devil. And I was just reminding her of the things that our ancestors went through and that our people is going through still today. The lynchings, the killings, you know, all these things that that the oppressor have done to our people. And she was like, yeah, but still, you know, I got some white friends that I just love, man. I don't think all white people should be punished. And I'm all like,
You don't think.
right.
Man, that right there keeps people from out the truth, man. I remember, man, this shorty I was talking to always have to break the Bible down. And whenever I give it to her straight from out the Bible, she'll say, I don't think. But I don't think. I'm like, it ain't about what you think. It's about what the Lord wants. And what the Lord wants, you can read about that in the book of, what book is that? Obadiah. You can read about that in the book of Obadiah, man. You can read about what the Lord wants about dealing with white people.
Right.
And eventually they'll all be gone. I don't know how. But eventually every Edomite is going to be gone off the face of this planet, man. And the face of this planet will be a totally better place, man.
Right.
What has white people ever done that was good without, man, let me tell you this, man. People look at the surface level about what white people do, right? They'll look at these $1 million corporations giving back to the ghettos. Like, bro, we built those $1 million corporations.
Right.
But we don't got the millions. We don't got the millions. So they just giving us crumbs back. And they look at that thing as like, oh man, that's such a good thing that white man is doing. See, not all white people are bad. You gotta love some of them. I hate all of them. Man, woman, and child. Every time I look at them, I know not to trust them. I immediately know not to trust them. I don't care how black they act or anything. I know not to trust them. I know not to. You got that preset?
God. I'm gonna start at 7.
Kind.
Okay. Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, man. This is written back in when David was walking the earth.
Right.
So he's saying, remember, man. And I'm saying this day, remember, O Lord, what these Edomites have done unto us, man. Remember what these done with the abominations that they did to our people, man, especially during slavery time. When the countless rapings, sexual SAs, the countless SAs, especially dealing with men, man, they was more attracted to men than anything. What they don't tell you, man.
Right.
They were so infatuated with man, it was like a undesirable, but it was almost an addiction to our black man. And the things that we dealt with at that time period was absolutely atrocities, man.
Right.
Absolute atrocities, man. You got something else on that?
In the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Verse 8, O daughter of Babylon.
Oh, daughter of Babylon, man. And where we at, man, this is the daughter of Babylon right here, where we at, man. This is the daughter of Babylon right here, man. This is a offspring of Babylon. And what we doing, what people think, man, it's all good for everyone to come together. Everybody should just come together. No. That have never worked.
Right.
Never worked in the history of mankind. That's why empires rose, because they stuck together, man. Like the Mongolian Empire.
Right.
That nigga, man, look, he united all his people and went and took over half the world. That dude, Genghis Khan, was crazy. Absolutely crazy. And his army was great.
Right.
But guess who's greater? The army of God.
Right.
Because 300 of us could have went and destroyed everything that anybody he was in war with. Well, whoever was in his company.
Right.
We would have destroyed them. And only because the Lord was with us. And when the Lord is with you, man, you can beat any battle, man. Right. You can beat any battle, man, that you battle with, man. If you battle with homosexuality, man, you want to come from out that, man, separate yourself from that, then the Lord will be with you, man, and help you fight that battle, man.
Right.
Just like with drug addiction, man. If you separate yourself from that and actually show Cause man, it ain't about talking with the Most High, man. You gotta show the Most High something.
Right.
You gotta show him that you want it. Unless he just wasting his time, man. And he ain't, don't waste the Lord's time, man.
Right.
Cause there is a punishment for that.
Mm-hmm.
It is a punishment for that, man. So you just gotta be, man, you know what I'm saying, willing to separate yourself. You gotta be willing to separate yourself from that sin, man, and fight that sin. Fight that battle, man, on a daily basis, and understand, man, that these scriptures of old was written for your learning, man. And all the battles that was talked about in the Old Testament, man, are built for your learning, man. And you should learn from it. Like the story of Gideon, man, when he took 300 to war, they demolished all of them. And it wasn't because of their fight skills or anything that they did. It was because the Lord wanted them to win. Right. When the Lord is on your side, you will win. It's undeniable.
Right.
Just think about when it was Gideon, the odds was crazy. If you ain't had no faith going in that battle, man, look, the odds was absolutely crazy. Just think about, you have 300 men versus over thousands of men, man. And you just out there whooping their tail. You out there whooping their tail, demolishing them, only because the Lord is with you.
Right.
And that's the only reason why we ever won battles. It's because the Lord was with us, man.
Right.
And that's how you're going to win a battle in here, man. That's how you're going to win the battle against alcoholism. That's how you're going to win a battle with drug addiction. That's how you're going to win a battle against homosexuality, man. Any unclean that you're doing, man, eating pork, all that, you can win that battle, man. As long as you separate yourself from that and seek the Lord, man. Seek the Lord. Seek his law, statutes, and commandments, man. Then you will be able to pray.
Right.
Because a sinner's prayer is never heard, man. Despite what the Christian church has been telling you over these years. Pray for it. Pray for this. Pray for that. Shut up. Shut up. He don't hear you, man. You could be praying from sun up to sundown. He ain't paying you no attention. Because, man, it's all about action with him, man. And Christianity teaches you, because you up in life and you blessed.
Right.
You up in life, the Lord is looking out for you. The white man is up in life. The white man is up in life. But the Lord is not looking out for him.
Right.
So being up in life don't mean nothing. I don't care if you got $200,000 in your bank account, your house paid off, all that. That ain't nothing. Because guess what? You're still probably depressed. Oh, Lord behold, don't let it be a woman. You know she depressed. Alone. You got nothing. Mine got a kid. Other than that, she ain't got nothing. No man don't want to be with her. Because she's a selfish bitch. So like it. Let me get back to these scriptures, man. You still got that? Oh, you was is some more on there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Continue on that.
Okay. O daughter of Babylon, who art be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, thou hast served us.
Happy shall he be, man, to reward them as they have served us, man. That is, I would be happy.
Right.
I would be happy that day to give unto them what they have given us.
Right.
But it won't be to that extreme that they gave us, though.
Right.
We ain't gonna be raping them. I know there's a lot of people. I remember some white bitch was talking about so like some Edomite bitch was talking about what she was talking about we was pillaging, we gonna be robbing and raping, and I'm like, hold up, raping is against the law. We ain't gonna be raping no one.
Right.
We're not you.
Right.
We're not you, white bitch. It's like we're not of your kind, man. We don't have to rape women.
Right.
I don't know about you, man, but I can easily get me a woman with just my words.
Right.
It's easy. I don't gotta clock her. That's a Neanderthal state of mind right there, man. That's the white man back in the day, man. He used to have to clock his woman over the head with a club. And he was with her. And she was with it. She with that. She with taking get advantage of. She with that to the core. Go ahead, finish reading on that.
Verse 9, happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dash a little ones against the stone. I don't know about you guys. Out of one. I'm gonna be happy that day.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna be dashing. I'm gonna be dashing all over the place. They better not put me nowhere near a nursery. I know that. I know that. Point me to the direction. Where is it? Make sure the 12 tribes are alright.
All right.
Is something else on that?
That was it right there.
Read that one more time for me.
Verse 9.
Okay.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones.
Man, I'll be happy. I'll be happy to take, you know what I'm saying, and whoop, whoop, on some stones.
All right.
I'll be happy that day, man. I'll be absolutely happy. Let's go back to, now y'all, you still got that John 15 to 12?
Yeah, context. Oh, no, it's not gonna need that. This is John chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
And like I was saying earlier, man, this is a very powerful thing, man, because no one has ever loved the people of Israel as much as Christ did, man. No one. No one has ever loved God. Like, man, the things that Christ had to do, man, like he knew who he was.
Right.
Christ didn't even have to go through all this. Christ didn't have to go through all this. Did he want to, man? Yeah, for his people, man. He wasn't doing this for the world, man. Man, see, if every black man, Hispanic, and Native American could understand this, man, love your people before you can love anyone else.
Right.
Why would you love anyone else when you can love your people? Your people need to be loved, man.
Right.
If you have more compassion to your people, man, less hate towards your people, man. Let's say if blacks and Hispanic over there in California had less hate for each other. They'll be able to, you know how deep blacks and Hispanics is in California?
Right.
Man, that'd be absolutely if the I.S.U.P.K can take over all of the 12 tribes over there in California, man, it'd be ridiculous. Right. We'll probably, that'll be our homeland. And we can bring all them people into the truth, man, that will be our homeland, man. Because they basically running out.
Yeah.
Just thinking they stop the drug flow that's coming in California. They can stop it. Because they know the people.
Right.
They know the people who flooded in, man. They know the people from Mexico over there flooding in. All that, man. They can stop this, man. But that comes with love, man. And first they got to understand it's such a beef between them, but there's always been a beef between the northern and southern kingdom.
Right.
Ever since the kingdom split and whatnot, man. But I mean, if they understood that, if they actually dug into the research of why, if the UPK had more reach, because we are in California, man. We are everywhere.
Right.
We're everywhere. But we're not in enough places, man. Because it's too many weak men out here.
Right.
Too many soft individuals, man. Soft women that can't handle their husband, man, having multiple wives.
Right.
It's soft men out here that can't handle having multiple wives. Can you believe that? They'll fight and argue with you about nah, man. We can't have no multiple wives, man. That's nah, I don't believe that, man. You cheat on your wife every week. What are you talking about? Do you believe in adultery? Do you believe in cheating? But you don't believe in multiple wives? Come on, man. Come on, man. This word is backwards, man. Like, this is one of my partners, right? Love multiple women, right? Love being multiple. I was like, yo, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But you gotta lock them in, though. You can't just out here be a whoremonger, making whores out of women, man. Lock them in. Keep you about a good 3 get you about 2-3 wives and call it a day. You'll never cheat on them again. Cheat wouldn't be in your language, man.
Right.
But of course, man, that ain't the way to go, man. I'm like, but your way is? Your way is the way to go. Cheating on your wife with multiple females and making whores out of them. That's the way to go. Man, this world is out of their mind, man. And they look at me like I'm crazy about multiple wives. Nigga, you cheat. You're cheating. What do you? Man, yeah, man, you wrong on that one, man. Like, what? Like, you a cheater. Are you out your mind? But that's how the world sees us, man, as we this big problem. When they're the problem.
Right.
This world is the problem.
Right.
If it wasn't, it would be no problems.
Right.
Which is absolutely crazy, man. But that's the world we live in, man. Always trying to condemn us for keeping the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High.
Right.
Can you imagine? It pissed me off. Man, it pissed me off so hard when Akai's cousin, the hardcore Christian, his wife asked him, was I going to hell for what I believe in? Not because I believe in God. Not because I believe in God or anything like that. I believe in keeping the law, statute, and commandments, but because I hate white people. I do nothing against white people. I don't trick them out of money. I don't do nothing to harm a white person at all, right? But they hate me, but they think I'm going to hell. Because I say the white person is going to hell. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that, man? All right, is there any more on that? John 15:12.
If I could.
Go ahead. Out of one.
That's crazy to even ask that. When you I know we always talk about it all the time, about our actions versus theirs. And I already said we the ones that ain't killing. These people out here doing mass shootings every month. You ain't asking how they gonna go to hell. You're gonna ask, can they be forgiven? That's what you're gonna ask. You're gonna ask a mass shooter, can they be forgiven?
Can they be forgiven?
Are they gonna go to hell?
But they're gonna ask me if I'm going to hell. Nigga, I do more than what you do for the Lord.
Right.
Do you think I'm going to hell before you do? You eat pork for no reason. There's so many other things to eat. There's so many other things you can eat, bro. Man, I can't, man, this pork and everything. No, it's not.
Right.
I promise you it's not.
Right.
You know how I know? Because I don't eat pork. No form of it. Gelatin, any form of pork, I don't eat it. They might be able to sneak it in somewhere. Have I ate it? I mean, if I would, I look at what I'm eating. I make sure I look at what I'm eating. And it's so many ways you can cook chicken. Alone. Chicken.
Yeah.
And there's even more ways you can cook beef.
Right.
Lamb.
Right.
Goat. So many fish with fins and scales. With fins and scales, man. None of that other, like, why you want to eat a crab, man? Really? Like, how y'all look? Like, y'all see, if y'all was a sea creature, right? And y'all saw a crab, y'all wouldn't even mess with it, man. Y'all wouldn't mess with it at all, man. Because the same way if you was a sea creature, you'll see a crab, it's the same way you should see a spider on land. I don't want to eat it. When I look at a spider, I don't get, damn, that spider over there looking good with that big butt. That big old butt right there and them fangs hanging out his mouth. And them 8 legs. Dang, that spider over there looking all black and luscious. No. I don't look at a spider and see that. A tarantula? No. So why would you look at a crab and think that's something you should eat?
Right.
Crab look absolutely disgusting to me, man. It's like a shrimp. A shrimp ain't nothing but a sea roach. Y'all would not, I can't stand roaches. Why you eating shrimp? Why you gotta eat shrimp and everything you eat? Because you can replace shrimp with chicken.
Right.
I don't know they understand that. Just put some, I challenge anybody on this, right? Eat a shrimp with no seasoning on it. And tell me if you like it. No salt, no pepper, none of that, right? And the same stuff you season shrimp with, season it with chicken. Just season it with chicken. Tastes way better, man. But that's just me, though, man. I ain't never. Once I got off all that nonsense, I moved forward, man.
Sean over here tripping.
Huh?
Said Sean over here laughing.
It's like it, man. It's about time to close out, though, man. Want to keep on going, or what's up?
You want to pull another one?
I keep going, man. All right, where we at?
You pull one more.
I'll pull one more scripture. Let me go to Matthew 18:21.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 21. Then come Peter to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Still 7 times? Verse 22. Jesus said unto him, I say unto thee, until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
And what that means, keep forgiving them. But that don't mean you gotta deal with them now.
All right.
You can keep on forgiving your brother, man. Whatever that he done to you, man. You keep on forgiving them, but you don't. That does not mean that you have to continue to deal with him, man. You can deal with him on a certain basis where, like, but you gotta be wise in your actions, man. And wisdom comes from these scriptures, man. Wisdom is the application of knowledge, man. And that you must receive that from these scriptures and learn when not to deal with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Keep forgiving your brother, man. Because guess what? You want the Lord to keep forgiving you, right?
That's right.
You do want the Lord to keep forgiving you whenever you do something. So guess what you must do to your brother, man? Keep forgiving him.
That's right.
But understand this. If you keep on sinning against the Lord, just in like manner, I said about not dealing with that brother no more because he continuously keeps sinning with you. The Lord ain't gonna deal with you no more either.
That's right.
And I don't think you understand, man, when the Lord don't deal with you, it's over. It is absolutely over, man, when the Lord does not deal with you, man. And you don't want that to happen, man. So get yourself together, man. Come inside the I.S.U.P.K. Learn this truth. Get your heart together, man. Get your mind together. And separate yourself in this world, man. And come inside this truth, man, and find your purpose. Not every brother's purpose is to teach. We got different man. We got different parts in the body in here, man. We got the fingers, toes, legs, heels, arms, biceps, triceps. We got the whole body in here, man. So we're gonna find a place for you in here, brother. We're gonna find a place for you in here, sister.
Right.
You can keep reading on that?
Going to read verse 23. Verse 23. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. Nah, it really just had verse 21 and verse 22, but I can read verse 22 again.
Nah, yeah, kind of read verse 22 again.
And Jesus said unto him, I say unto thee, until 7 times, but unto 70 times 7.
The 70 times, that says keep forgiving your brother. Keep forgiving your brother, man. Why not? What else you got to lose? Why not forgive your brother? I forgive everyone that done harm to me, or sinned against me, or transgressed against me, man. I forgive them. I don't hold no grudges with no brother on this planet, man. Do I? You know, it's been parts of me that, you know what I'm saying, wanted to, you know what I'm saying, handle certain things because of the way that they deal with me. But I'm going to make a wise decision and just move forward with my life, man, and forgive that brother and move on, man. Will I deal with him again? No, absolutely not. But if you want to come into the truth, I'll deal with him. If he asks me a question about, man, what's going on with class, like that, I want to learn more about what you're doing. Oh, yeah, I'm going to invite him right on in, man. And that's what Christ means, man. That's what Christ means right there in their public. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and close on out, man. That was the last scripture. Want to do closing line out? What's up?
Yeah, I would.
Kind of the water.
Get that priest and prophet a hand, man. Brought up some heavy things, like, we read the security announcements. Alright, so like, this is the I.S.U.P.K security announcement. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If any need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After the 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3:8-10 means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'asher. 10% of every penny in it, and 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount who would like. Up holy convocation. That it will be the Feast of Tabernacles. That will be in the UK in what's the date? In October. Remind Akim and Akwaf to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, headband, and scarf. And with that, shalom.